Hey y'all, welcome back to another day of Degrows It. So today is well overdue. Today I have to transplant all of my plants that I had growing inside of a grow tent and little seedling plants that I got from nurseries. Today is the day to transplant them. I have been doing everything else but this, and today I need to at least get some of them in the dirt, okay? So right now I'm just digging around in the soil, mixing everything in well. I did fertilize the soil about 2 weeks ago, because I like to fertilize it before I go ahead and put my babies in there. However, it did rain a lot, so that's another reason why I didn't get the chance to transplant everything, because it rained a lot for a full week or full 2 weeks. So I have to fertilize them again, add some more compost, add some more soil to the beds, and then we're gonna get our babies in there. All right, you guys, so over here is the plants, all the plants that I need to transplant. We got some zucchini, some okra, some watermelon, some cucumbers, some parsley, marigolds, some peppers, some strawberries, some corn and beans, some basil, and some flowers down here. All right, y'all, so inside of my beds, I'm going to be adding quite some items in there. So first we're gonna add in some perlite. We're gonna add perlite in each bed. I'm gonna go in with some peat moss. Again, just sprinkle some of that peat moss in there. I don't have much peat moss, so I'm not putting a lot in there. And with some vermiculite. It's going to increase the moisture of the soil, especially because we're going into spring and summer, and it's going to get really hot this year. It's really hot every year in Zone 10 being South Florida. So for me re-fertilizing the garden, the raised beds, I'm going in with organic Gaia Green all-purpose fertilizer 444 NPK. And then I'm going to go in with Glacier Rock Dust Gaia Green Organic as well. It's going to provide the micro and the other nutrients that it needs. Last but not least, we're going to go in with some compost. I like to use the Black Cow compost. It's not harsh on the plants, it doesn't burn the plants, and my plants seem to really love it. So this is what it looks like in the bed with the fertilizer and the compost and everything before I mend it. So with my raised beds, we're going to have a trellis. This is where the climbing plants will go. I know it's not too good to transplant them in the hottest time of the day, but these my plants are already sun trained, because I've already been bringing them outside to get some sun here and there each day. So I don't think it should be a problem, because I know most times it's better to transplant them towards like 5, 6 o'clock so that they can get acclimated in the soil through the night and don't get stressed out from the sun. But I don't think that's going to happen with them. All right, y'all, so this is the layout that I'm going to go with. So in the front we see our zucchini, marigold on each side. We have the cucumbers that's going to go up the trellis and shade in our strawberries. Zinnias, we have our okras in the back with another marigold in the corner. Right here we're going to have our basil, zinnia, watermelon, sunflowers in the back. And in this raised bed we're going to have our 2 peppers right here with our marigolds, our zinnias, our cucumbers going up the trellis, our strawberries being shaded by the cucumber, marigold, basil, and zucchini. So this is the layout for right now. Then I have more plants that I have to make room for, these right here. So these are pole beans. I'm actually going to put them in, probably put them in the ground with the corn that's over there. So let's go ahead and put them babies in the dirt. We already have some flowers back here in the back. I'm not going to move those. They're going to stay there. But now we're going to go, why are you moving it? But now I'm just going to go ahead and add in my watermelon plants. All right, you guys, so my camera cut off because it was getting too hot, but I went ahead and watered everything in. These are the strawberries with the sunflowers in the back. Not strawberries, I'm sorry, the watermelon with the strawberries in the back. And then here is this bed here. When it's getting acclimated, we just watered it all in with my son. All right, we got some flowers for the pollinators and things of that sort. So we're gonna see how they do tomorrow. And because right now this is the hottest day, I went ahead and put a small canopy over them just because the sun is like, it's cloudy, but the sun is still out and it's pretty hot today, it's beaming. And then I'll take the canopy down in like 2 hours. But this is how everything is looking. I'm so excited. So over here, I still have a few more plants. Right here, we have some parsley. I might just put these in a pot by itself because I need to get some dill and stuff like that. And then we still have our beans. I don't know how I want to grow my bean plants just yet. I was thinking about putting them in between the cucumbers and the raised beds, but I realized they might fight for nutrients and things of that nature, so I'm not gonna do that. So I might just do another basket of corn and beans, like put them in an actual basket. And then put it over there next to the blueberry plant, because right here I already have some corn plant going with a pole bean in there. But these pole beans, the leaves are really small, so that tells me something isn't right. Probably the way I'm watering it is very inconsistent right now with this fabric bed. So I might end up switching that. And you guys, check out my blueberry plant. It is getting lush and full of its leaves. I gave it some acid fertilizer, like what is it called? Acid solidifier for blueberry plants, and the leaves take off. And I am still doing the fish fertilizer every 2 weeks for them. And look at this. There's a blueberry. Right here, it's small, but it's a blueberry. So all of these is going to turn into blueberries, and we are so excited. Look at that. That's going to be full of blueberries. And I did have another one back here somewhere. Y'all see that one? Blueberry right there. Yeah, so cute. But yeah, all of these are going to be blueberries. You can tell which ones are pollinated. The ones that didn't get pollinated, they just easily fall off, which I have no problem with. But yeah, my blueberry plant is looking absolutely amazing. Okay, and of course, we want to thank you guys for tuning in with us today in our garden. So excited. And the birds are chirping. You guys, thank you so much. Have a great, amazing day. God bless you guys. And remember to grow something today or plant a seed. Bye.